baking family, this is Emily with Pie Dreams, and today this video is going to show you how to make the most delicious strawberry buttermilk ice cream. Let's get started. Let's take a look at our recipe and ingredient list. This recipe calls for half a cup of buttermilk, 1½ cup of milk, half a cup of cream, 3/4 cup sugar, a half a cup of glucose or corn syrup, a half a teaspoon of lemon juice, 1¼ cup of fresh strawberry puree, and as our texturing agent, cornstarch or tapioca starch. To make the strawberry puree, we're going to hull and quarter our strawberries using a stick blender to make a puree out of them. So let's do it. So about 1 punnet or 1 large basket of strawberries, which weighed approximately a pound, was the perfect amount for me to make a 1¼ cup of puree. Yeah. Now that we've made our strawberry puree, we're going to mix it with the buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can always use whole milk and add a tablespoon of lemon juice, and that'll curdle the milk. Now I'm going to take my buttermilk or my faux buttermilk and combine it with my strawberry puree and mix it all together. We're going to combine our buttermilk and our strawberry puree as well as ½ teaspoon of lemon juice. Mix it all together and set it aside while we make our dairy custard base. Alright, now we're going to make our milk base. So we combine our 2 dairies, 1½ cup of milk and a ½ cup of heavy cream. Pour it into a saucepan. We're going to also add our sugar, 3/4 cup of sugar, and our glucose, or if you don't have glucose, corn syrup works just as well. And what this is going to do is just stabilize as well as give us a really awesome texture for our ice cream. Onto the stove. Now that we have our dairy, our sugar, and our glucose in a heavy bottom saucepan over medium heat, we are going to occasionally stir with a whisk to help prevent the dairy from scorching. And we are going to bring this up to a boil and cook it for 2 minutes. Our dairy is just starting to boil now, so we're going to turn down the heat. It's been about 2 minutes now that my dairy mixture has been simmering nicely. So I remove my dairy from heat. Make sure my tapioca starch has been thoroughly mixed with the water. I'm going to stir this in together. Alright, now that we've got our dairy mixture all cooked and our texture agent added, we're now going to cool this down before we add our strawberry puree mixture. Traditionally, you do it over an ice bath, which is a bowl inside of a bowl with the outside bowl containing some ice and water. It's the fastest way to cool something down. If you don't have an ice maker like I don't, or you don't have bowls and bowls, that would be perfect. You can always improvise and make your own. I like to take a cake pan, like an 8 by 8, which is nice and shallow, and put it inside a 9 by 13 cake pan, and put some ice packs along with water inside. We've got our ice bath going. If you're doing it this improvised way, you might have to change out your water a couple times to make sure it's still staying nice and cool. But as you can see, the steam has evaporated, my dairy base is getting thicker, and is starting to become cool to the touch. Alright, now my dairy base is chilled enough. I'm going to remove it from the ice bath, take away my ice bath, and now I'm going to add in my strawberry mixture to my dairy. Now that our mixture is combined, we're going to strain it through a fine mesh sieve or strainer into a bowl. And then you can use your spatula to help gently push the strawberry mixture through the sieve. Be sure to scrape the outside of your strainer. Get as much as you can of that yumminess. At this point, our ice cream base is ready to go into the fridge and chill for a minimum of 4 hours. This is called curing, and it will help ensure you get the most incredible texture on your ice cream. It's not required. If you're in a hurry, you can obviously go ahead and process this in your ice cream maker, but it will definitely be worth the wait if you chill this for a minimum of 4 hours to overnight. Also, likewise, the last step of straining was optional. If you like chunks and bits and seeds in your ice cream, feel free to skip that step. Once your ice cream is ready to extract, move super quickly to extract your ice cream and scoop it out into an airtight, freezer-safe container. At this point, your ice cream is going to be like soft serve or gelato. You can enjoy it right now, but if you're looking to enjoy your ice cream as a Philadelphia style or traditional American ice cream, you are going to need to let your ice cream chill overnight to get the nice hard, chewy texture of traditional American ice cream. All right, now that our ice cream has chilled for more than 24 hours, it's time to enjoy. Make sure you use a scoop that you get wet with some fresh water. It'll make it a lot easier. You can also let your ice cream sit out for about 10 minutes before scooping. That'll make it easier to scoop as well. Also, getting your scoop wet in between scoops will help. Now you know how to make delicious strawberry buttermilk ice cream. Be sure to check out my other recipes and subscribe. Enjoy! Happy baking!